Okay, here we are. Hello, welcome everybody. I am Brogo. I'm joined by Drossi and Ake here today. We are here at game 2 of the league finals, Pgogs versus Potatoes. And yeah, we are playing spoiler, not a big surprise. I think we even mentioned it last interview. And it's a pick of Reckon and Will this time.
Yeah, this should be really exciting. I mean, Relkin and Tam are both top executors. Will and Magno are good pilots. You know, both teams obviously made it this far.
Tam is already on the delete file. Could be an ohm, could be a troll. Yeah, we will see. So we are starting in a few seconds. Everybody
Just
can be hyped.
And of course, the spoiler log will drop when the runners are
Going, yeah.
Right, as soon as the runners go. So they generally have to have their first few minutes worth of play kind of worked out. A lot of times they'll Houlihan just in case they need to pay off Bottle Vendor or Zora.
Yeah.
In advance.
I'm not sure if Magno and Tam scouted a bit on Will and Raken, or if there's even footage on that. I think there is a lot.
I'm sure there is. They played it in the last round.
Yeah. Yeah, they played it all. They were always like, they had a bad group stage, so Pgog was always second pick, and they had always then the ability to pick Spider. So I just can say Magno usually sends us Link's house and farms bombs unless the flute or the boots come up very early. And we see the divergent immediately here. Oh, Tam is already headed to Hyrule Castle. I just say now, I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea about.
You don't often see the uncle opening in a spoiler pilot race. You usually
must be boots or something, or flute.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, I guess if Magno, if Tam and Magno had an agreement and Magno immediately checked uncle for Tam, it must be something because Relkin's going up here too.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I just know Magno is like, his first two things he does is Ocarina and flute check. Boots check. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure most pilots check for boots pretty quickly.
Yeah, and I also think the start Reckon did is pretty fine because you check Sanctuary quite fast and the pilot has not the chance to check it that fast.
So yeah, now that you have boots, you can bonk this rock that Tam's bonking for a bomb. Relkin will probably do the same.
And apparently Magno spotted something in the forest. I just say now real quick, I have no idea about the spoiler. I won't look at it because I found it way more entertaining to see those races blind. So just, if chat is like, we already know that, I maybe not.
Okay, Relkin pulling Ice Big Key. That's interesting. I wonder if that'll just be for, ease of navigating, or if there's actually something in the big chest, or if, Will said, "Oh, just in case." And hey, there's the hammer in.
There's a hammer.
Thieves' Side
Sam already picked a pot smoky on the way. I think we don't know yet if there's something there so fast because you want to check Pekarico for the runner.
Yeah, it's green pendants, so that's, exactly. 15 potential items in pod.
Yeah, but you just don't let it be there, right? You just take it for now.
So,
blind side up empty. Yeah.
Also, shout outs to our tracker Iker, who had to immediately read off all the crystals and pendants from the pilot log. Hey, as we get nearer and well. And it looks like Myers, Ether, and TR's Bombos today.
Yeah, Iker knows, of course, which is what. So if he misses something on stream, he can just deduce if it's already been picked or not, and then just press
There's
it, right?
part of our TR care package with both the Big and Bombos in the well.
And it seems Reckon is going to Blind's hideout while Tam is not. Can't just be the arrows, can't just be a hard piece, can't just be a compass. Maybe it's just time. Maybe some...
Okay, the bombs are certainly useful.
Yeah, but there was also 3 bombs in back of well, but maybe Will didn't see it in time.
Was that a vanilla bottle in back of tavern that we then
plus a sword.
Just used to get...
That's delicious, yeah.
A sword off of Sick Kid.
Yeah. Okay. It's always a bit harder for pilots, right? If literally the first item is boots, so can expect some hiccups here and there. Tem rushing over to Eastern Palace area.
Yeah, Saha Eastern play. We still need Eastern Big and a bow if we want to actually complete it.
Yeah, but that's a thought you usually toss aside, also if you play alone, right? In key sanity modes. Oh, and it is Eastern, in fact.
Oh, straight into Eastern, okay.
Oh, that's interesting. There must be something like... Phew, I don't know. We have a mirror, we have a glove. Maybe... No, I think it's the flute or the glove. I don't know. I obviously don't know, but... I think Mountain has something, maybe, at this point. Because we have mirror and hammer. Maybe it's just a moon pearl.
I mean, the moon pearl's got to be somewhere in the light world, right?
I guess so.
But yeah, the moon pearl wouldn't do anything for us immediately.
Yeah. Okay, Reckon on the other side is going to Mini Modern Cave. It's technically probably not gonna be ever faster than now. Trolldom's being a bit... See, I don't need a spoiler. I can see it like that.
Yeah, well, now we have access to all of Light Death Mountain.
Yeah. Kinda came to my mind. Oh, there's a lamp. Maybe Tem gets that later. I hope there's nothing on Hera for Tem and Magno now.
Master Sword, GT Big, and Blue Mail. Those are all nice things to have. I'm kind of surprised Tem wouldn't go down there. I mean, they'll have to at some point. You need that GT Big.
Yeah. It looked like Tem was... gonna fetch that Ice Palace Big, but then dashed upwards. Maybe, just maybe, Magno already checked it and it's nothing.
So yeah, I bet at this rate Moon Pearl's on the mountain somewhere.
Also, looked. Yeah, look at this. Tem didn't do Sahasrara. Oh, there's money pickups here. There might be some
serious
stuff.
Money and some bombs.
Yeah. Or immediately,
I
was just saying maybe instant pot, but we can't without Moon Pearl. Interesting. So different.
Yeah, Relkin's definitely taking a safer routing, I would say, with the... Oh, hello, Mitz, sitting right on Spec Rock.
Hello, Mitz. Yeah. Here comes the best bunny sprite in the whole league. Okay.
So we're ignoring Hera for the time being. Of course, we don't have the big key or the hook shot, so we can't beat it.
Nah. It's probably just some food for later.
Wonderful Super Bunny Cave. We could do that.
Yeah. Okay, we are deep in Paradox. Tem equipping bombers, maybe for safety reasons, to not get destroyed by those guys. Maybe you should use the bombers. Oh god. Obviously being a slightly bit scared here. There's a bow. Meanwhile, Raken showing us back of Higher Castle and Tem showing us that beautiful sound.
Ah, the Moon Pearl was up there. Okay.
Yeah, did you see what Raken just picked there? Because I didn't.
No, let's see if I see it on when the restream comes around.
I think Tem would take it.
He just picked up a heart container. He went in there for nothing other than a heart container. I mean, I know Relkin likes to get a few safeties if he can, but that seems like a bit of a detour for a safety.
Especially if you are already on that blue mail and probably have some decent items on later world. because you already have Master Sword, right? That's also one of the biggest defenses, is always a good sword.
And Tam going immediately for CAC Portal. I wonder if they'll kind of do a general southern loop and kind of hit Mini Moldworm Cave when they get down that way.
Yeah, maybe something is on Lake Hylia here at this point. We see a mirror. Oh, we have something in Skyward's big key chest. Magno likes to call it the Zamaria lock chest.
What a shame he's sending Tam there without Samaria.
Yeah, how dare he?
We'll bug him about it in the interview.
Yeah, you can just dash there.
Hookshot's nice. We're flippers away from being able to do Swamp. Of course, Swamp's a pendant, so we kind of hope we don't have to do it.
Okay, we are dropping in and leaving the Dark World, I guess. My heart is beating like super fast right now.
Oh, there's the flute. Okay.
Yeah, it's like the drop-in was like a dead end, right? Unless there's a Smorky there.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand them deciding it was quicker to save and quit rather than walk in the door, mirror out, and all that. Oh, and Relkin is making a Super Bunny play here.
Yeah.
No, he just decided to open TR Portal while he was at it?
I don't know.
I'm a bit confused by that.
What's that plan? Maybe he wants some... Why would he want safeties now? Maybe just respect for Moldoms? Because I understand that.
But why did Relkin go to the Dark World to begin with?
I don't know. Maybe to have it opened already? Maybe it's... I don't know. Is it the time?
I guess. I mean, you have to open TR at some point.
Yeah. Maybe... I mean, you come from Hera's side, so I don't know. Or maybe there's something in Bunny still, because he's bump jumping now. Maybe there's... Oh, Reckon can hover. Maybe there's something... Oh, we kind of have a... I'm stupid. There's no... Oh, we have a Moon Pearl now. And maybe there's something in Hookshot Cave.
And there's our first TR small in...
Yeah, chest game.
Yeah, we will need 3 of those, or 4 if we need to get something out of Lava Chest.
Ooh, that was close. Oh, Blue Mail, never mind. Tower of Hera, Bicky as well.
Now that's interesting. That either that was a just in case and Magno didn't actually check what's in Hera Big Chest, or there's something important in Hera Big Chest.
Oh, I didn't see what that was. Desert Palace Murky.
Desert small, so that leads me to believe something on right side desert.
Desert is also a crystal, so we cannot take that key.
Yeah, we can enter desert too at this point because we have the flute and the mitts in the mirror.
Yeah, but we kind of lack some fire source. Oh, there's silver arrows already.
That's definitely worth grabbing at this point.
Yeah. Oh, are we short money? No. Ah, 5 rupees for the digging game. That was nice.
Oh wow, yeah, that's heads up.
I was like, wait, we already paid the guy. Yeah, exactly, we paid him. Now he's 5 rupees short. Damn.
Yeah, you don't think about being short of money for a dig game, and I've seen a number of people get rejected from it, so very heads up by Tam and Magno.
Yeah. I think something on practice happened today, and Stompy had money.
And that was good. There's another pod small, which leads me to believe we're going to the back, or maybe to the boss.
Okay, we are doing Smith, I guess. Or maybe we're doing something else? Yeah, not Smith. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. What do we do? No. I was thinking about...
No. Okay. Graveyard Ledge?
Yeah. Griffith Edge Catfish. King's Tomb. No, we wouldn't just go here for King's Tomb. That can't be. Or the 7 crit would have been faster.
Mirrors out. It's got to be Graveyard Ledge.
Yeah.
And Relkin going for his hook shot.
Yeah.
Skullwood's definitely had the goods today.
Yeah. I'm very interested in that Desert Smoky, to be honest. This could be like Desert Palace. Okay.
Okay, but Tam did not pull the Desert Small that Relkin pulled.
Yeah, he had no... he had the Merle.
Oh, Tam has the Desert... No, Tam's going to the mountain for the Desert Small now. Yeah. I see it.
Maybe there was something... Yeah, that's a bit of time save Relkin might have done there. Wait, we have a hook shot now. Where are we going? Are we going to Hera?
So, the Desert Small got me curious, and I peeked at the spoiler log. Thieves Big is right side desert, so we absolutely need the Desert Small.
Okay, yeah. Maybe there was the double dip. Maybe it would have been the best to bail on the mids and then come back to the mountain. No, we had to get the Merle.
And Relkin picking up another heart container in King's Tomb. Again, Tam could have done that, but skipped it. And Relkin's on 5 hearts blue mail, while Tam is on 3 hearts green mail.
It's hard to give Tam items, especially if they are on restream.
Tam likes the double speed beeping sound too much.
Yeah, I hate it so much.
And yet I
also know it from the lane. The lane also has that. It's so annoying. Okay, we have a Smoky here again in Star. So I guess this is like a little repair play to do Hera at this point, because we have to go up the mountain again.
Yeah, kind of a... You're here anyway.
Yeah. Where was the sword Relkin has?
Mini Moldorm Cave.
Mini Moldorm Cave next
Tam
to the...
still hasn't been.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is also a blue mail, so could be nice at some point.
Oh, and the Hera Big Chest was just a shield, so I don't know if Magna was trying to force Tam to pick up a shield by giving the Hera Big, or just wasn't thinking that Tam has the hookshot and can Hera pot.
I recently saw a game of Ravers picking up a red shield in K45, a spoiler or something, and people asked him, and he was like, I took it because I knew I had to bomb jump right side to me, and I hate Medusa so much.
Meanwhile, it looks like Relkin wants those silvers as well.
Yeah, if we go to Desert Boss, that's quite the time save, I guess. Which was the other key? I couldn't see it earlier. Skywoods, okay?
Yeah, that'll help with routing.
Yeah. Okay, Tam is not bailing, so I assume there's still something here. Which Relkin didn't pick, though, then, this time.
Right. Hookshot Cave would be the most obvious. Nope. Maybe they just decided mirroring and fluting was faster than saving and quitting.
I'm not sure. Maybe it is. Battle Rock Smoky. Okay, here comes the mini modern play.
Yay! Tam finally decided that, a Master Sword might be nice.
I know Magno is not really looking on Relkin's stream, because he's usually busy with himself. But he said to me today, like, maybe he's watching at some point. Maybe that is some situation like this now, because it looks like Tam was like a good bunch ahead. So why not give the safeties now? But they will probably enter Desert same time now.
I definitely like how Magno's been routing Tam better than how Will has been routing Relkin to this point. But...
Except the Desert Smoky, right? It took some time, yeah.
Yeah. But on the other hand, Tam is now up a crystal.
Yeah, that's the thing. Relkin is one screen ahead, but one crystal behind. Yeah, it's still good. Oh, look at this. The key under the doormat. So this is... But we don't have to clear Maya necessarily. So.
Yeah, and we don't have ether to go into Meyer anyway.
Yeah. So we are not going to... Oh, there's another heart container.
Let's see if Tam grabs that, if that's close enough to the root.
I don't think so, but she should actually. They should.
Nope, Tam is playing with fire.
If Tam dies, I still have some Australian money. I fly over there and give him a head nut.
I wonder if Relkin's actually thinking, because I know Relkin and Tam are friendly, and I'm sure they have an idea of each other's playstyles, that, like, Tam is not picking up safeties, therefore maybe I should pick up safeties. And,
yeah, I know that. Yeah.
If Tam takes an unfortunate death at some point.
I can hear Gamachu say, always pick your safeties, idiots. But did you see when they both transitioned left to right in Desert Palace how beautiful it looked? Tem was just always a bit behind there. Tem caught up quite some time here, but it's the heart container, I guess.
Yeah, let's see how they...
Yeah, but I guess it's hard
to play and play the boss.
Who just woke up, right?
I mean, did Tam really just wake up? Isn't it, like, late morning there by now?
It's plus 10 hours from where I am, so it's 10:30.
Yeah, there you go. Mid-morning.
But usually Tam seems also to be always awake. Magno and Tam are, like, always awake somehow. Except today. Tam is collecting some arrows. Reckon is on fine 30 arrows here.
Yeah, Tam has not gotten many arrows. Relkin had a full quiver going into this. And that was for the fire rod, so I imagine we will see Skullwoods and Thieves shortly, since both are crystals and we can now full clear both of them.
Yeah. Whew. My poor little heart.
And just to be forthcoming here, for those of you who don't know, Brogor is the third teammate of Tam and Magno, and as you can see in the score, To Infinity and Pgog is already up 1-0. So Tam wins this, forces a Game 3, Relkin wins, Infinity and Pgog walk off with the Season 6 Invitational Championship.
Yep. Another pot smoky.
Also, I should note that both Tam and Relkin are done after this, that a Game 3 would be you and Magno against Humbug and Will.
Exactly. We wanna make the pilots also play, right? Shouldn't be allowed to win a title without even playing. Okay, both going to Village of Outcast area, as you said. This is probably Thieves Town now. Thieves Town on Tam's side could be a bit scary. But I guess Tam wants to put some statement here after the Randomizer. We both kinda, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, at this point, apart from Tam having done Hera, is there anything that one of them's done that the other hasn't?
Tam is just doing something now Reckon hasn't. The ambush chest, the little ambush chest, yeah. Maybe that's a burner or something?
That's where Tam grabs the heart container?
That's Magno's fault, right?
For all the places Tam didn't grab a heart container,
just realized,
that's where you're getting one?
3 hearts is maybe a bit not much. Yeah, the Desert Ledge heart container was free. But Tam has that little reputation with, is undieable, right? I think Dante also said that last time. But then Tam died that one seat in the hookshot game. Everything is possible, so... It was very funny.
I'm sure Magno's just a little bit on nerves here.
Yeah, that was a bit of an unfortunate pattern there with the... I don't know the name of those red bubble guys.
We just call them Patrick Star. That's not their actual name, but...
Yeah.
Or do you mean the anti-fairies?
No. That I would have known, actually.
The ones who throw their hearts out like that.
Yeah,
We call
throw
them
the heart
Patrick
at you,
Star.
but then try to engulf you with some slimy stuff, you know? Fancy. Yeah, I reckon getting hotter here, I guess. Having some safeties is like, you play more aggressive, and usually if you play more aggressive, you won't get even hit. Some psychological, I don't know, like buff.
Yeah, so I guess we'll see whether, Relkin starts gaining on execution if Tam starts playing it more cautiously.
Yeah, Tam lost quite some time here in Thiefstone. I mean, they picked the hard container, which is a transition to the north and all that loop running.
Hey, there's a full hard container on Lumberjack. I don't think we'll be seeing that one.
That's something you're allowed to say. No, it's fine.
I've just spoiled chat by no Aga this. Well, we'll do Aga 2, but definitely no Aga 1.
We definitely know we will be dipping pot, right? Because we are picking pot smokies here and there.
Yeah, how many are we up to? Three for both runners. Okay.
Yeah. The last one was in the checkerboard cave.
I have to say, this whole seed is flying by. That is Tam's third crystal, about to get number 4. Relkin heading for number 3.
Oh, Tam is...
Oh,
maybe Tam is doing Skywoods. Could be a good thing, to be honest. If we get a tempered somehow, somewhere.
This looks like a pod play.
Yeah, I guess so. So I guess pod has something like Ice Rod, maybe a medallion. We already have bombers, so it can't just be a sword. It must be flippers or Ice Rod. I'm sorry for the people who just turned in. I told earlier I have not opened the spoiler because I kind of like it more as a viewer if the commentators do not know everything.
So I'm trying not to look at too much so I don't spoil Brogor too much.
Yeah. You're an amazing friend at this point. I kind of like that you told me what was on the Aga list.
I appreciate you being willing to do this at midnight your time.
Yeah. Usually I'm a bit awake like that, but recently Drosy reached out to me. You want to comment this tomorrow? I was like, oh, I'm not sure. I like to sleep, I guess. You can't. Okay, Tam picked 300 rupees because they had to. We were kind of broke.
I have to say, you guys, between your two teams, coordinating North American Central Time, Central European Time, and Eastern Australia Daylight Time.
Yeah, it's +6 and +16 from an East American standpoint of view.
GMT -6, GMT +1, and GMT +11, I guess.
Yeah, it was hard. Some scheduling was really awful, but I always like to repeat that the team of Korek and Jam and Egg, it was a blast to schedule with.
Well, Korek gets up at 5 a.m. or something crazy.
Yeah, we could have a morning game there.
Oh,
we got a red mail on... Oh, Tam is picking this? Oh... I can just hear...
For Ice Rod, we kind of need that.
Yeah.
Red mail was right there.
Yeah, I know, but Tam will be like, oh, Magno, did you make me pick a red mail on restream? Shut up, it's final. It's not a shame play or something.
Another TR small, so that's 3 TR small, so...
Yeah, that's our package, right?
We have all we need to do TR on Potatoepouch side.
Yeah, maybe.
Wow.
We are. No, we are icing. We are icing, right?
Yeah, Relkin is working his way into ice. Interesting. Despite having the big key, he did hit the switch there. So I wonder if there's something on the way. Tam does not have the big key, so Tam will definitely need to hit the switch.
Yeah, and Tam shouldn't miss so much with the fire.
Where was half magic?
We got it. It was in the maiden's chest, I think, when I saw it correctly.
Oh, it was in blind cell. Okay, yeah. Maiden chest, yeah. Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. There's the sword on the way. That's nice.
So we really just need the Eastern Big at this point, right?
Oh, do you know how hard it was to watch him go to the left there? Magno is probably busy studying. Do we have everything for Touch Rock? Do we have everything for this and that? And checks it over and over again. Opens another.
Will Tam pick up Tempered?
Yeah. Oh, here comes the.
But yeah, Master Sword versus Tempered makes a huge difference on Cold Stairs, so
yeah,
definitely worth.
I can see that Reckon really would have hated that without the Tempered Sword.
Yeah, and that was a super clean Cold Stair fight for Relkin.
Yeah, I mean, half magic fire rod is still like that makes the Tempered Sword not that strong at this point. But yeah, in the end game it will be still strong.
Ooh, very nice stair clip for Tam.
Yeah. Showing off today, it's good. Feeling comfortable, feeling strong.
And so Relkin to pod now? No, Relkin to potion shop.
Oh, that's...
More safeties.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, Reckon is like a pot dip and a Hera clear behind and a cold stair kill ahead, right?
And a moth kill.
And a moth kill. But is Reckon now forgetting the ice rod? That would be... No, he's going to... Was there something in
Is
Hera?
he just doing... I don't think there was anything in Hera.
It could be like... Not so good. Oh, that's... Okay.
Okay. Slightly not as clean, but still a good fight.
Okay, there must be something single here. Yeah. What,
going
to... more keys.
Oh...
Are they prepared
is this enough to get through?
It's very tight. I think Baidi did a...
Oh, Draukin has another potion. I didn't realize he had 2 bottles. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They just went shopping.
Okay, yeah. 2 bottles is enough. I thought he only had 1.
Okay, this is Eastern Palace.
There's our Eastern Big.
Pot. Okay, that's strong, yeah. That's nice. So here it now comes in handy that they have taken all that survivability.
Yeah, so we're at 4 crystals apiece. Looks like Tam is going to do,
that is actually...
If Tam doesn't get bodied to death
this is bad
by
for Magno and Tam, I
cabbages.
think. This is an unnecessary mountain climb now.
Yeah, Tam's doing TR. Well, I feel like they have to loop it in with getting the Eastern Big.
Yeah.
I think that's the idea. That yeah, it's another mountain climb, but if you can combine it with the Eastern Big.
Yeah. I mean, if there's like a burner or a cape in Potatoepouch, that would be decent or sweet.
Oh, glitched out the ferry. Okay.
Yeah. How does it work? I actually don't know.
Or actually, did Tam pick it up? Because Tam's health is now full again.
Yeah, he did that. You can charge it. Is it just item dash charge or something? I always forget it.
I don't know. Relkin, in any case, gonna pick up his TR Smalls and Ice Rod. And by the way, another safety we're not gonna see. Powder is on Arena Ledge. I don't think Relkin's gonna go around to get it. Tam certainly didn't.
Nah, it's like a minute if you're maybe 50 seconds or something.
Yeah, if there's something in the map chest, sure, but unless you have to go that way anyway.
Unless you can hover this consistently, but It's a hard one. I can tell.
So, we're in... I mean, we've been in no mode the whole time, but we're truly in no mode now, and that is, in fact, go mode for Infinity and Pgog.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have a tempered Silvers fight for Ganon, too.
I just come by the thought that if you like check the Spike Cave early, like also very, very early, like minute 1 or something, then you are more likely to route in all the bottles and heart containers, right?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what Tam pulls here in...
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, that was a bit of lag.
Not sure if that was intended, though.
Reminder, this is the last tournament being played on Slow ROM.
Yeah.
Slow ROM will be sunset when League concludes.
It doesn't make me sad, it doesn't make me happy, so I have no opinion on that.
I think, like, this was enough time to get people used to it, and now people are just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I think so too.
Notice the Tam is going outside for the big chest of PR.
Yeah, see? That's what I thought was.
Yeah, so...
They had to have something like that here now, otherwise that would be devastating, I guess.
This is because Magno and Tam are very moral people who want to do Spike Cave the way you're supposed to, and Relkin and Will are just gonna cheese it. Oh, and Tam actually picking up Butter Sword. And this will be crystal number 5 for Relkin, so Relkin takes a brief crystal lead. I guess in terms of the Butter Sword, it makes sense if Tam's planning to zero cycle Trinex.
Yeah, that was why you played Ice before, right?
Yeah, we didn't actually get anything from Ice besides the necessary crystal and the Tempered Sword, right?
Exactly.
Wow, Relkin is really liking his potions.
Yeah. It's hard to tell who's ahead, to be honest. Because this is a Spike Cave now for Tam, Skywoods, and Eastern Palace.
That was a fast first 2 heads of Trinex.
Yeah. But Relkin can just combine 3 dungeons on the mountain now.
Yeah, Relkin doesn't have to leave the mountain. Tam has to go finish off Moth and then beat Armos Knights. Or the reverse.
Yeah.
Well, Tam first has to grab the Eastern Big Key, then do Armos Knights and Moth.
Yeah.
I think if Tam loses this, it'll be because of that extra mountain climb.
Yep.
But then again...
Two extra mountain climbs, to be fair. Desert Smoky was also already a little
yeah. Well, Relkin half climbed the mountain for the Eastern Big.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's an extra 1.5 climbs for Tam. Though it does make it nice when you can actually, dash in Spike Cave.
Yeah. Also dash. Also have like a way more easy to say Skywoods boss.
Yeah, that's true. If you're doing a low % Moth fight, nice to have an invincibility item.
Yeah.
And Tam's gonna do Eastern first. Relkin on his way to PR.
You get full life and mana, which is fine, I guess.
Of course, the thing about Tam getting Burna, Relkin will almost certainly skip that, so that'll save him some time in TR.
Yeah, I would save some decent time there. Like it's like 4 less transition.
Yeah, my guess is they'll get their 7th crystals around the same time, but then Relkin will be up a mountain climb.
Yeah.
As well as 2 heart containers.
Yep, which could be quite the thing in the climb, and also having another blue goo more, I guess. I'm not sure. Tem must have 1 potion, I think. Or maybe they just have the empty bottle, I don't know. Yeah, that's...
Where was the 2nd bottle Relkin picked up anyway?
I don't know.
Tam being very impatient with those armos to start moving.
On the other side, Relkin got bullied a bit by those anti-fairies. Funny beam, pokey room, which is an awful room.
Yeah, so remember, coming out of Thieves Town, Tam definitely had like a half-minute lead. So... Oh, Relkin going to get that Burna anyway. Okay.
Yeah, he's ahead, I guess, so he knows.
Yeah, Tam has to traverse Skull Woods here. I might as well have an invincibility item, especially with half magic.
And Skywoods is not a fast dungeon, no. You have to go through that intersection and the 3, 4 screens, 5, 6, 7 screens to the boss. While Relkin is also just like 4 or 5 screens from Trinix. Away from Tynix.
And Relkin also grabbing Butter Sword makes sense.
Yeah, it would be reckless if not. Makes the climb a bit easier, I guess.
I honestly don't know where Relkin got the 2nd bottle. I just looked up where they were. There was one in Waterfall, there was one in Hype Cave, there was one in Skullwood's Pinball Room. I don't remember him going to any... Okay.
Pinball Room was taken...
You're saying he ducked into Hype Cave to get it.
Maybe. But Pam didn't get the one in Pinball Room, I think. So you could have taken that after the bottle, after the flute, because the flute was in the compass chest, I think. Yeah.
So yeah, it turns out that grabbing a few safeties to save yourself a mountain climb pays off.
Yeah.
And as predicted, the 7th crystal grabs will be at right around the same time for both runners, which means Relkin is up by a mountain climb.
Guess I would have been on the same pace now if it was just one mistake on the mountain.
So
yeah.
Responding to chat, the mountain climb I'm referring to is Tam not comboing TR with GT, and Relkin was able to combo TR and GT because 6 hearts and 2 bottles was enough to cheese Spike Cave without an invincibility item. Whereas Cane of Burna was in TR Big Chest, so you had to do TR first to get that. And Cape was in Mire, I looked that up, so no way we were getting that. That, yeah, going back for Desert Small cost a bit of time, but Tam was still ahead after that. And Buttersword Silver's red mail, this climb should be a cinch. At least for these runners.
It shouldn't be a thing now. There's too many thousands of seeds being played by those two. I mean, should never cheer the day before the night, right? But
yeah, so Relkin just into the gauntlet as Tam enters GT. Just a little over a minute between these two runners, but with this item loadout, something... I mean, I guess that does put you within a Ganon fall, but something would have to go really wrong for Relkin for him not to win at this point. Yeah, I believe during the regular season, Relkin also managed, like, a 47.02 on Pilot Spoiler. This isn't going to be quite that fast, but this was sure a quick seed. I wasn't even thinking about just how quick it was.
It should be not too far off either. And it should be, like, super fast. If he's not warping a lot, it's a 1 minute cannon. From here, it's 2 minutes, 2 cannon. So, yeah, it's a 48 something, I guess.
Now, Relkin did take 2 cycles on Landmo, so Tam could make up a small amount of time there.
Yeah, but Tam had to play safety in the mimic rooms.
Yeah, we're going to ask about that heart container on Desert Ledge.
All right.
And we'll also need to pick up some more arrows.
Yeah, there's 5 arrows in the room.
Oh, Tam also misses a shot on the first Landmo. I guess that first Landmo is just pesky today with how Medusa's firing on top of it.
Yeah, Medusa is probably fault there. Oh, 10 arrows? Yeah.
There's also the arrows in pre-Moldorm room.
Yeah.
Or enemy drops, imagine that. Oh, by the way, look at... Since Relkin at some point picked up the GT compass, we can actually see his perfect 0 out of 27 count there. You don't see that very often.
Yeah, sometimes in spoilers there's like a heart refill or a heart container here or something. Oh, nice.
Ooh, that was very nice Agatu fight there.
Yeah.
Was that a double triple?
Yeah. A spinning triple and a slash triple.
So Relkin dropping in at about 47.09.
What did I say? 48 something, right?
Yeah, this if Relkin doesn't fall, this is definitely a sub 50, and honestly, Tam probably has a sub 50 if they don't fall.
Yeah, they should. With that equipment, it's guaranteed 1-1. It's a guaranteed 1 triple. Oh, this in there is hard, yeah. Reckon had the trigonometry lessons there.
Wow, Tam going for the 4 cycle at this point as Relkin almost through phase 3.
Yep.
See, Brogar, we gave you a nice fast seed so you won't have to stay up past, like, 1.
Like I can sleep now.
And there goes Ganon exploding. Get your GGs in for Relkin, Will WC, and our Season 6 champions to Infinity and Pgog. And we'll give Cam the time to do this Ganon fight, and then hopefully all our runners and pilots will be up for an interview.
I was just thinking about Humbug, if he's sleeping or not. Late Christmas gift, like, oh, you league champion right now. Wait, I was sleeping. I don't know if he's here or not.
Yeah, I'm sure Humbug is fast asleep. He has to teach in the morning.
Yeah.
Tam doesn't quite get a triple there, but they will close things out. Get your GGs in for Tam, Magno, and our runner-ups for Season 6, Potatoepouch. And Tam finishes at 49.39. So a minute 19 difference at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And let's see. I see Relkin in the waiting room. Hopefully we can get everyone else in there.
Till next time. When did League start? Like in summer?
It was technically summer because it was like 2 days before the fall equinox.
Oh, okay, you know that.
And we are joined by our champions, Relkin and Will WC. GG's, guys.
GG's.
GG's.
I have to say, that was pretty sick the way you guys picked up just enough safeties to cheese Hype Cave. Not Spike Cave, rather.
That worked out well. I mean, that wasn't, I'd love to say we giga-brained that from the start, but no, that was not the case.
I think it won the game for you.
I think from today on, a lot of people will now check Spike Cave like fairly early to maybe route in some safeties.
Yeah. To say we had the eyes on that, or at least I saw the big key of Eastern in there early on, just because when we had to go into Eastern for the glove, obviously you check for, well, where's the big key, just in case. Mm-hmm. So at least we knew about it, and then I kind of forgot about it for about 20 minutes, and then Rolkin's like, okay, so what do I need for go mode? I need TR keys, I need an ice rod, and I need an Eastern big. I'm like, oh yeah, we need a plan to get that, don't we? Because... yeah, the cape was really stupid today, and Burna was at least accessible, but yeah.
Yeah, Magno and Tam had to do it with the burner, so hence another mountain climb, and also forgot the Desert Small Key, which was also another mountain climb.
Yeah, that hurt so much. Yeah,
hello, by the way.
GG's.
GG's,
man. Yeah, that Desert Small Key hurt so much.
Even with the Desert Small, I'd say you had a slight lead coming out of Thievestown. It was the extra mountain climb for the Eastern big to get burn out of TR first. I think that changed the lead.
Yeah, I forgot the hard container on Desert Ledge, and like they were also really bad hard containers. I don't know which one you were getting.
They took Sang, Desert Ledge, and King's Tomb, I guess.
Yeah, King's Tomb was the one we took, and then the other one we considered was the one in the front of Thieves Town, but at that point we'd already kind of gone out of the way for King's Tomb, and we didn't get that one. So yeah, other than that, there weren't very good opportunities.
No. Which 2 bottles did you pick? We were not quite sure anymore in the end. I think did you pick Hype Cave and Skywoods? Or which 2 bottles did you pick?
We never did the Hype Cave.
No,
we did. So, yeah. We got the one out of Skullwoods, and then we got the one out of Tavern.
Oh, so you did get the Skullwoods one.
Yeah, because the flute. Yeah.
Vanilla and Tavern was pretty obvious because you both wanted that sword off of Sick Kid.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it started like it looked really good for Tam and Magno with the Light World.
Yeah, and we had like a small mistake where we wanted to do Digging Game first and then Smith, because then the way to Graveyard Ledge is a little bit shorter. But yeah, we forgot Digging Game before Smith, so that was also like a little down up.
Yeah, but we appreciated that 75 rupee count with a bong to the tree for the 5 rupees for the digging game.
Nice.
Yeah. But in the end, then you had to get also the 300 rupees, which Raykin had picked very early from Sahasrara, so they were always good on money.
We had like 40 rupees going into the pot area, and there were 50 rupees on Colts there, so we might, like with 120 rupees somewhere, that would have worked to skip out on that, but...
Just take the 20 rupees from the Dark Youth there.
Yeah, we got some money out of Dark Basement and Pod to buy a safety potion for the end game.
Yeah. You bought like 2 or 3 potions, right? That was good. Yeah.
We ended up buying 2, yeah.
Yeah, I had so much trouble to route this after Pearl, because I have my items I want to get. Like a flute is always a big one. Hookshot is also nice for movement and accessibility and stuff. But I was a little bit too focused because we just dropped in, like we got Skullwoods, Hookshot and flute dropped in, save and quit, and activated it. I don't know if there was a better way around it.
So what we did was, and this kind of comes back to, in Super Bunny with that Desert Small, there was also a Skullwood Small that we got when we got the new Pearl. So we had both of those together.
Oh yeah, so that Desert Key was even worse.
Yeah, they could go out and grab Graveyard Ledge at that point, like immediately.
Okay, so that's also big time.
That mountain broke your early neck, so to speak, then a bit. And of course, the safety, which was pretty neat in the end for Raykin.
Yeah, I have to say, Tam surviving and playing this on 4 hard. Like I called even the Turtle Rock hard because we weren't getting any more after a certain point in the race. I was like, there's literally no container anywhere, no bugnet, no powder, no nothing. But you have red mail, but there won't be any hearts except Compass Chest and Turtle Rock. Nah, we're kind of behind. We have to get it. We have to skip it, I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, with tablets, you don't need anything else.
Yeah, it's like I said, a good sword in front of you is the best defense, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Boots are the best defense.
Except you have to walk over.
And if you have no sword in front of you, right?
Magno, I want to ask, what was your reaction when you looked at all of the things in Misery Mire and had to figure out if you needed any of them?
I was like, I was a little bit confused. I was like, okay, so Ether is in Agar Tower. those keys were in Ice and Turtle Rock. We have to go Turtle Rock and go out again for Eastern Big. So, and then wait, no. Like if we get the burner, we don't need Cape. Pot Big Chest is also nothing. No. I guess we can skip it. Like,
yeah, I was so stressed. Even like, even by the time we were in Ice Palace and we passed up on the Castle Tower Small, I'm like, am I throwing the whole race away on this? Am I sure? Because yeah, for those who didn't have the log, the Pendant Misery Mire had flippers in it, Cape, the Pod Big Key, a Book of Medora, and the Big Key to Swamp.
yeah, and the book was also locking a Turtle Rock small key.
Yeah.
Yep. So you had to make sure that all of the TR smalls were available, that you didn't need TR Big Key Chest, that you didn't need anything out of Swamp Palace, that you didn't need anything off a Bumper Ledge, that Pod, Big Chest, and Boss didn't have anything. God, it was... yeah, I was like, oh my god, Rogan, I'm going to be so miserable trying to figure this out.
Did you start Link's House or Sank?
Both.
Both, okay.
Yeah.
Do you always do
Sank
it
and
like
then got the news that boots were at Secret Path, I just went straight for those.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tam, were you just going for Uncle anyway, or Magno, did you just figure out the boots that quickly that it looked seamless?
I was that
No,
quick,
it's just the first thing he looks for.
I told you, he's
Wow.
always doing this first. Yeah.
He shouldn't have done it because I'm pretty sure having boots made his job like 10 times more difficult.
It gave you bombs, right? With a fortune teller and 3 more bombs in the well.
The thing is, when I was looking for gloves, I saw the gloves in Eastern, and I saw gloves on the mountain, but I wasn't really realizing it until we had to go with a mirror and with a hammer anyway. So, oh yeah, we get a glove. But I was just looking for, okay, we get a bow and Moon Pearl and Paradox Cave. Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah, then we can go to get our flute and hookshot, because I was so focused on that dang flute that I don't know. Because I looked up hookshot cave, I was sure, because we got hookshot. I mean, we were getting hookshot soon, so I wanted to know if we needed that. But hookshot cave had nothing. But yeah, that desert small key.
Yeah, for Reckon and Will, it was a bit cute, I would say, because they followed you on the mountain, and Reckon was opening that GT gate and opening it already. I was like, okay, yeah, can do that, right? What is he going here? We have no Moonpearl, right? Oh yeah, we just saw the Moonpearl on Thames side. It's there. Okay, fine. Maybe something in Bunny Cave, but yeah. Okay, there's a desert small, Skyward small.
Did you Super Bunny it? No.
No. They went. What's it called? Paradox exit from the top.
Yeah, we did Paradox first, and then came back to the portal.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
It looked a bit, a little bit funny though, because I was like, "What is happening here?" Tam and Magno bailed, Reckon running through Darkwood, East Mountain. There, I was like, "What's happening?"
Yeah, we weren't sure about the opening TR to make
we
both
also
Paradox and Super Bunny faster, but that was just what we decided to do.
Yeah. It looked okay, I guess. I have no idea what is actually faster or slower.
Oh, so
I guess even in our case, forgetting about the desert small key, I think we could have delayed it until to the point where we did Turtle Rock, actually.
What was the desert right side? I forgot.
Thieves on Big Key.
Okay,
but
Thieves on had nothing, right?
It was just half magic and...
a hard container.
Hard container. That's also like a thing. If there's no hard containers in Swords, I would say late, like Crystal Roller and somewhere in Ice Palace. With
Reckon is getting another hard container here right now, by the way.
What are you talking about?
We're missing a small key. Shame on you, Will.
Yeah, no, we were discussing whether either of you would get the hard container off of Lumberjack.
Because I asked Rossi how his style is going with spoilers, and I was like, I usually enjoy it more if the commentators do not know everything. And at some point, Rossi was like, Brogo, there's, by the way, a hard container on Agalech. So, oh, nice. So when you just summed up everything in the dungeons, I had no idea. That was good. But I kind of could, like your routing, I could like say, okay, the ice road is be there. The mountain will be having like mids or moonpearl or something. So yeah.
Oh geez, that was where Ether was to get into Mire. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Magnus said that, right? Agatha or something?
Yeah, no, sorry, I was...
It's fine.
I was reading the log to see what was up with Mire when Will started talking about being nervous about it, and I hadn't even thought about, like...
I'm trying to go get flippers, and I need to go back to Turtle Rock to do that.
But yeah, actually, Will and Magno, question for both of you. You each gave your runners an extra big key. Hera big for Tam and Ice big for Relkin. Was that just like a kind of just in case you hadn't parsed out all the logic and didn't want to...
The Ice big was we had gotten the boots, and I was sending him to the village, or sending him to CAC, and I was like, "It's in Bunk Rocks, just grab it." I don't even have time to look at Ice Palace right now because I'm just focused on Kakariko and then getting the early seed routed.
Yeah, for us it was just miscommunication.
No, it was Magner did not have a hand in that decision. I just did it on my own. I was a race player.
You just wanted that Hera big.
I didn't know it was he never mentioned Varyrian.
You're probably hoping for a heart container.
Did you lie to Tam to pick up that red mail, or was it a mutual decision there?
No, red mail.
I was feeling bad giving Tam no hearts, so I said, "Open it."
I was just like being funny here. I was like, "Oh, Tam probably shouting at Magno, you make me pick red mail on the win stream."
No. The sprite looks cool with red mail, so
it does. I was noticing that.
You have the best bunny sprite, nevertheless, though. So you shouldn't pick moonpearls, actually.
That's true.
But a nice pokey room on the left of Lava Lake chest. That looked pretty cool on your side. Reckon had a bit unlucky spot there because his pokey was going right.
You talking about like the pokey key room?
Hmm. Yeah, Tam just did a spin. Tam just did a weird spin and hit the lever like 6 times, but it worked pretty fine in the end.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit the switch. It's slow to do that.
Oh, yes. So you are talking about that room. Yes, I bonked initially, and that just made the whole room terrible.
Yeah, it was just it's a nest.
But by the way, the lag there hitting the switch did give us a chance to discuss that this is Slow Rom Swan Song.
Yeah, that's one point.
No, it's not.
I mean, I guess SMZ3 and all that still.
Open League?
I was going to say Open League.
Right, I meant the league in general is.
Okay, sure. It's the last time you're seeing Slow Rom and ALTTPR.
I did tell Relkin that win or lose, this was his last time ever having to play Slow Rom. So
true, yeah.
I guess
at least until he becomes an SMC3 main.
Gosh, I tried that for a bit, and I was like, "This is only good casually."
I don't know who has the patience to run 3.5-hour seeds personally.
It takes a certain kind of person.
Like I do.
Yeah, after 2 hours, brain gets toasted.
Iker, our tracker, is saying he has the patience to run a 3.5-hour seed.
It takes an Iker type of person.
Because an SMZ3 god.
Yeah, but I gotta say, well-deserved kings of the league this season. GG's to you.
Yeah, congrats, dudes.
Hey,
thanks.
Go ahead, Will.
GG's on a great season. This was a really fun matchup, and I'm glad we got to race y'all at the end. And best of luck next season as well.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, guys. I just wanted to thank you so much for great matches, and like congrats to you guys for making it to finals too. Like that's no small feat.
Yeah, seriously.
Absolutely, pat yourselves on the back for that. Or, go crazy. I don't know what you do, celebrate, but go crazy.
Yeah, GG's to both of your teams. I mean, I know last season you both kind of exited playoffs a little bit earlier than you were probably hoping for, i.e. first round. So it was Nice to see you both in the finals this season.
Yeah, last year was a tough matchup versus the Spoilers, or the Eastern Skippers last season. Yeah.
Right, and this year Wash took care of them for you, and you took care of Washed, so it worked out.
Yeah, really close matchup against Washed, and also a very strong matchup versus last occasion years and everything. I'm just a little sad I didn't get to play in the finals.
It's kind of same. Like, I mean, I wasn't gonna throw the race or anything, but I was like, I do sort of hope I get to actually like pick up a controller for the finals.
Will vs. Magner.
Broger and I were discussing that during the race. That like,
y'all want to have like a grudge match sometime?
Yeah, 1-on-1, okay? Okay. Just the ones who didn't play.
All right. Well, you get to pick the mode, I guess.
It's gotta be cross keys.
Okay, good choice.
I don't know if it's come up yet on my screen, but this is why I spent all this time.
I mean, spoiler is always so, what's the word, like punishing, or like you get to see what is your mistake because you got the spoiler log. That Smoky will haunt me for a while.
Broken, what the heck are you doing?
It's a rocket launching Mario.
I don't think I've seen this glitch before.
He's just bonking.
This is how I'm sending off slow ROM.
Oh, it's stopped.
All the glitches and still so many I'm not familiar with. But hey, I gather there's a No Logic Mentor tournament that's coming up in not too long, or so I'm told. Yeah. If you want to learn tricks like this.
Too cowardly to race me in No Logic, so.
But yeah, GG's again to all of you.
Yeah, League is fun.
Everyone who organized League. This is such a fun tournament. I always look forward to playing in this, and making finals is really sick. So
you're welcome.
And I think Worfjig's thankful that your season's finally over, so that you can practice co-op cross keys together.
Yeah, the more important tournament in which I did beat Humbug. So take that.
Yeah, it was a rough week for the Pgogs in week 1 of the co-op cross keys. Got some tough matchups.
You guys all lost and we won, all of us. So it was like a bad sign for League.
Uh-oh.
Well, there were a couple other things that I did right before I did the shenanigans with the flippers and stuff. Those were to shout out Humbug. He'll have to go back and watch this and watch everything in the interview and just go see me do the couple things that shout out him and in my the chest turn desert and then the torches and the torches 2 in GT. Those are Humbug moments. So shout him out too while he's asleep.
Yes, Humbug will wake up in the morning and discover that he's League champion.
Yeah. All right. Well. Yeah, thanks again so much for Drossi and Brugor for doing the commentary for this, and then Iker, tracking legend. This guy does so much tracking. What the heck?
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah, he's been tracking like crazy through the whole season. And speaking of the whole season, shout-outs to the 96 teams that participated in League this season, tying our record. It was a handful and a half, but it was great to see so many people involved.
Yeah, shoutouts to every volunteer on every commentary, every tracking, every restream. Really nice. It doesn't go without you, so thanks again, and looking forward for commentary and tracking next season again.
Yeah, and of course, the Open League will be continuing. Conference finals for the Open League start on Thursday. I believe both matchups will be playing their first game on Thursday, so just 2 days from now. Check out the schedule there. Let's stick it in chat. There we go. Yeah, so kind of check out that, and you can get a sneak peek at 4 teams that will be in the Invitational in Season 7, so you can get familiar with them, get ready to see them more regularly next season. And speaking of next season, we have a bit of an announcement to make here. Thanks to the main tournament and Challenge Cup admins for coordinating this with us, but the next main tournament will be starting sometime early fall of this year. Challenge Cup synced with it, of course. Exact dates dependent on when SpeedGaming Live is. And then League Season 7 will be in starting, late winter, early spring. We'll probably, release the document sometime in the middle of winter and then take it from there. So a little bit more spacing between this and the next main tournament and the next season of League. So just wanted to give you all a heads up with that. There's certainly enough other tournaments going on in the meantime. Last I checked, I think there were like 7 different tournaments or something all running around now. Multi-World, Randomizer, German tournament, co-op, cross keys, etc. So plenty to check out there. Thanks to our admin and mod teams, some of whom are here in the chat. The other admins, Relkin here, and Dante, Amarith, and Lumaga, of course, our commissioner / bot overlord T Sigma. Will is one of our fantastic mods this season and last season, and we really appreciate the work the whole mod team put in. Thanks to everyone who, calmed, tracked, restreamed. It really takes a village to put this all together. And yeah, I guess keep your eyes on the Open League schedule. That there are games on it. You'll want to check them out. And yeah, any final words, Broger or our runners?
I just noticed the commentary. The interview is going the same time as the race.
Wait, what?
No, I'm pretty proud on our team to come this far. Also had like some big chunks in the way to get here, and yeah, shout outs to all the new people we met and we had to unfortunately kick out to make it here, and sorry for letting you down to not make it. But yeah, that's life, and we will come back.
Well, good luck to Potatoepouch next season, and of course, good luck to Infinity and Pgog next season. Hoping you guys are coming back and not just retiring, but I guess we'll find out.
We'll see after the victory parade, Yeah.
There we go. You're getting a whole ticker tape parade on Wall Street.
Yeah, down the streets of Sioux Falls, right past the Rando Dome.
Oh, okay. Really special location. This time of year, no less.
Oh, yeah.
Bundle up. But, yeah, thanks again, everyone. GG's again to our finalist teams, and congrats to Infinity and Pgog. And yeah, we hope to see you on Thursday for the Open League matches.